Hi everyone. So we'll go ahead and start off by cutting out the raw hide, and I've already measured it, so I'll go ahead and get that cut out. The amount I have cut out is just enough to put the drum on top, and it'll be enough to cover all around and overlap a little. Alright, so now that looks good, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this so I know the middle points of this, and I will do this until I evenly have spaced out 16 holes for this. So now that I have evenly spaced out the holes, I went ahead and laced it through, and at the tip of the right hide, I went ahead and slit a hole, and I'll grab the other end of the strand and I will go ahead and lace this through, and that'll be the beginning of my first tie. Alright, so now that this looks good, I will go ahead and move this all inside so we can lace the drum. So before going ahead and stranding them through the laces, I'm gonna make sure that this is nicely even, and I'll go around evenly. Alright, so now that you got a good idea of how I'm doing this, I will go ahead and move this forward. Alright, so now that it's all nicely laced, I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten all of it. So I'm gonna follow from the beginning and just go ahead and relace it and make this tighter. So now that it's all nicely secure, I'm gonna go ahead and tie this off halfway, and just go around it a couple of times, and then I'll knot it off from the bottom. Once I've had it tied down on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and connect these four, and these four all together, and combining these four will separate them and also will be the area for the handle. Also, connecting each of these 4 points will make the strands tighter, so the drum will be nice and tight. Alright, so now that we have a good idea of how this is going, let's go ahead and get to the ending. Alright, so now I'm towards my ending. I'm just going to go ahead and loop this a few times and tie it off. And at the end of the strand that I have left over, I'm going to go ahead and make a knot there so I can be able to hang it. So now that it's nicely secured and done, I'm going to let it dry. And I also did come back to it a few times and rubbed out the outer edges so that way it would be smooth and not ruffled all together. After 2 days of drying, this is the result I came with, so let's see how this sounds.